And it's basketball time here, back again for the 2018-2019 season. My name is Brian Polonsky, joined once again by my tag team partner, Steve Grebin. Welcome to Eagan Wildcat basketball.
It's been a season already, Brian. That's right. The Eagan Wildcats are, what are we, 2-2?
2-2, facing off against a 3-1 Shakopee team. We've got a new coaching staff, a bunch of young players, a new promise here on the new season.
That's a very good way to play it. We're sitting with 2 seniors and 2 juniors and a bunch of younger kids. So here we go, the starting lineups. For Shakopee, Kylie Stark, a 5'10" senior. We have 6-foot freshman, Jocelyn Plonsky for Eagan.
At forward for the Sabers, a 5'9" senior, number 34, Isabel Hess.
And we have Isabel West, a 5'9" senior for Shakopee.
Wildcats, a 5'4" senior, number 10, Captain Lindsay Cheddar.
We have Lindsay Cheddar starting for Eagan, 5'6" senior.
Every bit.
6-foot senior, number 41, Ashley Harrell.
We have Ashley Harold, a 6-foot senior for Shakopee, a senior.
We have a 5'3" junior, number 12, Taylor
We have a 5'3" junior in Taylor Gribben as a guard.
At guard for the Sabers, a 5'4" sophomore, number 3, Natalie Holte.
Natalie Holte for Shakopee, I believe, is one of their top scorers. Is that right, Brian?
Correct, yep.
Number 13, Captain Hannah Lampkin.
And then we have Hannah Lampkin for us, returning starter, senior for Eagan, number 13.
A 5'9" senior, number 11, Julie Copeland.
And we have
At guard for Eagan,
Jaylee Copeland, a senior 5'9" guard for Shakopee. Then we have another freshman starting for us tonight in Lily Fandre. So we have 2 freshmen and 2 seniors and a junior for the Eagan squad. And I wasn't counting, but it seemed like Shakopee is pretty heavily loaded with seniors.
Yep, certainly going to be an interesting matchup. We've got the youth and new coaching staff of Eagan versus a seasoned Shakopee team. Shakopee's starting lineup has 4 players averaging over double figures. Very well-rounded squad.
Wow, I did not realize that. So they're putting up 50+ a game. That's good.
Yes, sir.
So, and I think Eagan's been closer to that average. I think we got 50 against Hastings with a win, and the rest have been in the high 30s probably.
High 30s mixed in a little 40s. Keys to the game, as always. Turnovers and fast breaks off them. Partner, you and I spoke of it last year. We'll see how the youth of Eagan plays out.
Yeah, and that's one thing we got to control. If we, the prediction for Brian and I, if we have under 15 turnovers, we'll win.
Tip goes to Shakopee.
Taylor
Quick
Grebin with the
steal, Taylor Grebin, other way, won't go. There for the loose change. Lindsay Cheddar can't get that to go. Good start for Eagan, just couldn't cash in.
Yeah, they're ones we have to make. Another steal
by Cheddar. Looks to slow down the pace.
Yeah. So, all right, just get some looks. So the Eagan Wildcats, we have a couple 6-footers, and they're new coaches. We haven't really figured out how to use them to their potential, so we're doing a lot of 5-out. And Jocelyn's got the ball. I'd like to see her shoot that, to be honest with you.
Corner 3 by Cheddar won't go. Rebound off to West. West pushes ahead, looks to break into transition.
Nice block.
Holte
nice block.
It's been a lot of blocks for the Eagan squad early in the season. Lily Fandre is leading the team, followed closely by Jocelyn Polonsky. Defense for Eagan this year has been very, very solid to start the new season.
Oh, Hannah Lampkin back. This is her 2nd game of the year because she rolled her ankle in practice like 3 days before her first game. And so she's just getting her legs underneath her, and it's going to be fun to see her play again this year.
Coming off fresh legs, and here's a replay as Lampkin goes hard to the dish after the steal. Foul's going to go against Jaylee Copeland as Lampkin heads to the line for the first shot of the game.
Oh, and it
rattles
slid
it up and in.
It slid in. Last year, Hannah was a really nice free throw shooter, and that's one thing Eagan has done well this year, shoot free throws.
Hannah got off to a really hot start in the Saturday game. Had 12 points in the first half, cooled off in the second. Misses the back end. Shakopee rebounds, and it's over to Copeland.
There we go. That's it over and back right there. Nice play by
Pressure
Lindsey
defense,
Cheddar.
Lindsey Cheddar. The Eagan defense came ready to play tonight.
Yeah. This is this will be a competitive game for us tonight.
By my count, partner, that's the third Shakopee turnover.
It is. It is. Two quick ones.
Jocelyn Plonsky resets the offense on the wing, looking for cutters, picks up the dribble, resets.
Nice pass.
Nice backdoor look to Cheddar, can't go. Fandre for the rebound, won't go. Good look for the Wildcats.
Yeah, those putbacks would be nice to put in. We should be up by, it should be like 6-0 right now. 3 bunnies we missed. Plonsky up on top.
Extending the defense. Shakopee, good patience. Shot won't go. Rebound cleared by Polonsky.
Nice.
Out to Grebin. Grebin looking for pace. Shakopee races back with numbers. Grebin to Lampkin in the corner. Dribbles with the left hand over to Plonsky, top of the key. And Grebin resets.
And that's one thing that Eagan has missed. I know Plonsky and Fandre came up a little bit last year as 8th graders, but they are the tallest 2 girls that come through Eagan in a long time, and it helps tremendously.
Size and length does play a factor, and there's another one that we'll see here in the next round of substitutions with Delaney Hope as well. So there is some young size for the Wildcats. Long 3 won't go. Plonsky clears the rebound. Over to Grebin. Grebin down the right side, slowing things up.
Yep.
Picks up the dribble. Cheddar in the corner.
Right away.
Going to be a quick foul on Natalie Holte.
Looks like we got some substitutions from both sides. We got number 1, Jasmine McKellen, number 33, Kelly Brennan, and who was the other one, Brian? I didn't see the other one come in.
I missed it too, partner.
All right.
Got Eckerly in, along with Ashley Erickson for the Wildcats. Fandre driving hard. Glass won't go. Rebound tapped up. Corralled by McClellan for Shakopee in a 1-0 game here, 3 minutes in.
So we can keep Morgan active here without any.
Plonsky got her with the body on a quick move off the elbow.
Looked like they kind of tripped over each other's feet more than anything on that particular play. So Eagan's had a few shots so far, just haven't made the bunnies. Definitely makeable shots. That's good.
Eagan defense really extending.
Yeah.
The ball batted away by Plonsky, stolen and then given back to Shakopee.
I think that was our first turnover, though. We'll take it. And I believe Shakopee has 3. I believe.
Yeah, I have 3 also, partner. Off the reset. Long 3 won't go. Ball batted out of bounds by Brennan for Shakopee. Eagan will retain possession.
Looks like Delaney Holk and Nev Ottinger are getting ready to come in for Plonsky and Cheddar. It's good to see they got Nev on the program this week.
Yes.
She was Delaney Clayton for a few games as number 3.
Deceptive. Strategic warfare by the new coach, Jesse Bads.
Yeah. Keep that 6-footer on the squad. Nice pass.
Good entry into Hope, just off of her outstretched hands.
Looks like we got Shakopee subject number 15 for Shakopee rolling in with Kylie Stark rolling in.
Ball's going to be brought up for Shakopee by Isabel West. West working against Fandre. Over to a nice cutting Kelly Brennan. Kelly Brennan went backdoor on young Ashley Erickson. Open lane to the basket. Help side defense was not there for Eagan. Shakopee takes their first lead of the game, 2-1. Eagan with good ball movement.
Nice.
Old 2-3 zone here, partner.
Yeah, need some shooters.
Erickson corner 3, misses everything. Rebound. Going to be tied up. Fandre and Moran battling.
A little hot by Erickson there. So we
See the corner 3 by Ashley, and Lily Fandre working hard for that offensive rebound. Erickson to the top, over to Eckerly. Eckerly measures. Drives with the left hand out to Hoke.
Yep.
Erickson reconsiders. Oninger on the wing.
That was a pretty good decision.
Looking inside for Hoke. Spins.
A little bit of a walk there. Yeah, that was a good call. I hate to say it, but it is what it is.
Good move. It was such a good move. Got just one step ahead of ourselves.
Yep. Keep one thing that we do have issues with length is if Andrew gets in a little foul trouble, it's a little tough for everybody.
Yeah, does not take much.
Right, and she's so deceptively long, like you said.
Erickson working hard in the post.
Yep.
Ball on the ground. Back out to West. West thinks, reconsiders. Corner 3 by Stark is good. Kaylee Stark with the first 3-pointer of the game.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Eagan goes to the top elbow. Fandre, one dribble, back of the rim, no. Rebound corralled by Oettinger to reset.
Nev's done a great job this year as a 10th grader.
She's given them good quality minutes in the time when they really needed it. Oh, Erickson tries to go between 3 into Hoke.
Yeah, that's
poked away by a couple of the Shakopee players.
Hard to get that one through. She did it last time too, and the same girl got it. So a little tough. No, nice block.
Rejected by Hoke. Very nice defensive presence there by Delaney.
Yep, very nice.
Down well on the post. Oh, shot won't go. Nice pass by Oettinger. Good setup.
Spectacular pass.
Shakopee gets into transition. West goes the other way. That's too bad.
Yep.
Bunny on one side leads to a run out on the other.
Yep, and that was a wonderful pass by Nav. They're moving the ball pretty nice. I like it.
It's like the extended 2-3 zone by Shakopee's giving Eagan a little bit of problems. Need more crisp passes. And now I've got an open shooter on the wing. Shot won't go. Rebound pulled down by Stark.
Ooh.
West for a corner 3.
Yeah, that's a couple threes there. That makes the game, you know. So
just like that, Shakopee races off to a 10-1 lead.
Yeah, just a couple shots. So, and it, again, like we talked, there's 5 turnovers there in a span of not many minutes. So Coach Madsen, first year here as the girls coach. He coached the boys the last few years and first head coaching job at Eagan. And he called a timeout wisely, and I think he's going to let them know not to try to force that ball down low like that. A couple great passes, but a couple were forced.
A quick timeout after that run, just what the doctor ordered. Coach Madsen, as mentioned, in his first year as the girls' lead man, off to a 2-2 record. There's a lot of good things that you're seeing. One of the biggest changes that we've seen this year is a different level of defensive intensity.
Agreed.
Keeping themselves in much more in games.
And his style of offense is a little different too. He is definitely moving the ball quicker on the perimeter, which is good.
So girls continue to feel out the new coaching staff. It's Taylor Grebin with a nice spin move. Pump fakes over to Cheddar. Lampkin drives baseline. Shot up off the rim, won't go. Ball batted around.
Good take though. Good take. I like those shots.
Cleared by McLennan. Good ball movement by Shakopee.
Yeah, they're trying to get the mismatch on Lindsay here, the way it sounds. Down to 15. That's what they're going to try to do a lot of.
Oh, good reaching by Polonsky.
Great help.
Moved around.
The runner.
Billy Brennan, shot won't go. Shakopee gets a second offensive rebound on this possession. Egan's got a rebound.
Yeah. They got Delaney on her this time, though. There's a foul on Hoke, I believe, on that one.
A little push in the back. Jockeying for position.
Yeah, and I believe that 15 for Shakopee, Kelly Stark is kind of their ISO player. This is what it sounded like.
Second leading scorer, if my scout information is correct.
That'll do it. Oh, that was a good pass. Good
block. Polonsky reaches in for the steal.
All right. They're trying to catch us on turnovers. That's good.
Let the battle continue.
There you go, Hannah.
Hannah Lampkin goes baseline. Shot won't go.
Jump. Oh.
A little heated underneath. I'm going to give that to Hannah Lampkin.
They did call it on him. Okay.
On the back reach.
Looked like Shakopee on made buckets are coming out of the deal. They're trying to do a little press on us here, so we'll have to be prepared for that. I'm sure Coach Madsen probably talked to him about that.
I would think so. Absolutely right, partner.
Oh,
it's a steps.
Yeah, looked like a travel.
Good defense there by Hannah Lampkin.
Yeah. So what we need right now is somebody set their feet and take a shot. Just make it happen.
It's important. Eagan with 1.8 minutes into the half really needs to get something they want to get it into Hope with a good move. Dishes back out to Greben. Ball movement. Ball tossed around.
Fortunate not to get a turnover there. So the zone has got to do something a little different. Nice pass by Lampkin.
Shot won't go. Rebound Hoke. Second attempt won't go. Back out to Lampkin. That won't go. Ball's going to stay with Eagan. They had 3 really good looks at it.
What do you?
One could find the bottom.
Our shooting percentage is 0 right now.
Oh, a lot of attempts. A lot of attempts, partner.
That's all good. They just got to start falling.
Greben to inbound. Down to Polonsky. Going to reset the inbound play.
Did she kick that one? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was considered a kick or what it was.
Down low to Polonsky. Shot won't go. Gets her own rebound.
There we go.
When you're having trouble scoring, get to the line.
Amen. Amen. And just get, even if you miss these, you get a rhythm for the ball, you know, feeling it. A nice, you know, feeder set. So here we go.
Polonsky's first off the back of the rim, no.
A little hot, a little hot.
Certainly got to cash these free ones.
That one's better.
Second one is true. Shakopee brings the ball up the court with Kelly Brennan taking over at the point.
Yeah, so they're
out to West.
They're trying to get the ISO to that girl right there. It looks like a little shove. 3 seconds in the lane. All right, here we go.
3 seconds.
Yeah.
Eagan communicating on what they want for the next defensive sequence.
Yeah. And I believe number 11 came back in for Shakopee, and that is Jaylee Copeland.
Taylor Greben barks out the offense. Out to Lampkin on the wing. Good ball movement by the Wildcats. Lampkin has it on the floor, ripped away. Oh, and Shakopee's going to come out with a run out.
Oh,
and a nice rejection, Lindsay Cheddar. And Lampkin races the other way. Gets it into Polonsky. Out to Fandre. Fakes
nice
the
move.
3. Floater won't go. Good action there. Just came away empty.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Fandre there.
And Lindsay Cheddar with that really nice hustle play, rejected by Fandre. Call her name once, you tend to call her name again.
That's right. And,
she is long, and she is a magnet for the ball.
Yeah, and Cheddar had a very nice block on that breakaway, too.
All hustle on that.
Yep.
All hustle and hard on that.
And Lampkin came and got it.
10-2 Shakopee lead here at the 8:13 mark. Shakopee inbounds under the Eagan basket.
Yeah.
Inbounded to West. West working.
Yeah.
The nice soft runner.
Yep. And Eckley checked in for Greben there.
Eagan, another turnover. Trying to make the entry pass into the elbow. Fandre out to Lampkin. Lampkin takes it into the trees, rises up, doesn't
Nice
get the
rebound.
roll. Polonsky fights for the rebound. It'll stay Eagan possession.
All right, here we go. Need a few more, on bottom, see the bottom of the net here.
Again, struggles with the inbound. Now to Cheddar, 3 in the air. It's good.
Cheddar for 3.
Cheddar.
All right, maybe that's the spark we need here. Let's go.
First 3-point basket of the game for the Wildcats. Very well timed. They were really needed it. Morgan Eckerly extending the defense against Copeland.
Yeah.
Copeland now to West, picked up by Fandre.
Well, there's a cross-court pass, so I thought maybe Morgan was going to pick that one off. That was a great shot right there.
Eagan's initial defense good, but they were unable to clear the defensive rebound.
Yeah, that wasn't a lot of initial defense was good, and then didn't get the help D on that one.
Eckerly working against high pressure. These entry passes for Eagan have become a real problem.
Yeah, and a little hop there, little hop. Number 20 back in for Shakopee, looks like, and that's Sophie Moran.
Ball be inbounded to Copeland. Copeland picked up by Eckerly. Extends the arm.
Yeah, a little bit of a shove off there. Ooh, good
fake by Holte. Fakes the 3. It'll be a jump ball.
We got Ashley Erickson checking in for Hannah Lampkin. It looks like
Really
Fandre rolled her ankle. I seen it a little bit when it happened.
That was why the travel happened. She lost her footing and rolled.
Yeah.
Defense scrambling for the Wildcats.
Good shot out there by Jaylee Copeland.
She's got good range. Extends the Shakopee lead 17-5. Zone pressure once again. Causing Eagan issues. Ottinger from the corner. Won't go.
There we go.
Morgan Eckerly corrals the rebound, puts it in the bottom of the cup.
Yep, very nice.
Morgan Eckerly has actually been a very nice offensive spark for the Wildcats off the bench.
Yes. Yeah, every game she comes up big.
Good D by Polonsky, batted away twice. Loose ball. Shakopee moving in transition.
Shakopee is looking for that 3 ball. They seem to be setting the plays up for that quite a bit, stretching it out.
Good patience by Shakopee.
Yeah, there's a good shot right
Dribbles
there.
with the left. Copeland left won't go. Eckerly skies for the rebound, is fouled for efforts.
The old tomahawk. Delaney Holtz checking back in for Polonsky.
It'll be 4th team foul. Each team having 4.
And number 33 for Shakopee is checking in, which is Kelly Brennan for, I'm not sure who she jumped in there for, but it'd be nice if we could go on a little run right now, Brian. There's about just over 5 minutes left here in the half, and if we could go on a little run, that'd be very helpful. Turn over by
Wildcats have still not found a way to figure out this zone pressure by Shakopee.
Yeah, and that's 9th turnover here in the front half.
Running out of ink for the pen partner. I can't keep up. Holte heads to the line. Knocks down the first.
Knocks down the first one. Lampkin checking in for Erickson.
Ladies won.
I'd like to see Eagan attack the zone a little bit more with the dribble. Right now they're trying to make the perfect pass, which is a good team thing to do, but they need to get a little penetration. See if they can't loosen up this zone. Inbounds to Lampkin. Lampkin gets it stolen by West, then steals it back. Drops it over to Cheddar. Cheddar racing down the middle. She's got 2 open, doesn't see him. And going to be another Eagan turnover.
And we got Grebin going back in for Lampkin. That was 2 seconds for Hannah there. That was Coach must want to talk to her about something there.
Something. Coach Madsen would like to have a word
conversation with her about.
Ottinger getting outsized, but very nice defense. Oh my! Isabel West.
Looked like a walk to me.
Circus shot and one.
Yeah. kind of a homer, but it looked like a walk to me.
First 15 foul on the Wildcats.
Polanski will check back in for Ottinger. Shakopee really starting to extend the lead here with defensive pressure.
Yeah, we
Ball
need,
batted around off a missed free throw. Eckerly corrals the rebound.
Yeah. All right, we need to knock a few shots down here.
Gets it into Polanski. Over to Greben, top of the arc.
All right, here we go. Let's get a good shot here. There you go. There's your
Eckerly
dribble.
drives.
There's your dribble.
Polanski heads to the
Very
line.
nice. Oh.
Won't go. Just off the back of the rim.
Yep.
Good ball movement, good attempt.
Yep,
Just
that was a great shot.
Can't knock him down. West from the corner, 3.
Good
Shot,
box.
no. Polanski clears, gets it out to Eckerly.
Need to knock those bunnies down right now.
I don't want to see the Eagan percentage from 2 feet.
I agree.
Eckerly trying to get it into Polanski. Can't pull the trigger. Ball reworked and reversed.
Yeah.
Polanski looking in for for Delaney Hope. That won't go. Forced pass there. Shakopee in transition.
Yeah.
Polanski will pick up her second as Kelly Brennan will head to the line. Probably not a bad foul there.
Right. And that's our team 6 foul.
First free throw for Brennan won't go.
So 3:50 left in the first half here, 7-21 here. Looks like the Vikings score last night, which I wasn't happy with either.
No, disappointment abounds. Second free throw is good. Shakopee will set up in their full court press action. Greben picks it up, over to Eckerly. Eckerly's gotta go.
Yeah.
Gets it over to Greben. Greben.
Yeah. You know, they need to understand that 10 seconds is a long time. I think Morgan was ready to hit the panic button a little bit there, but she keep moving it.
Good ball movement by Eagan, snapping the passes.
Yeah, I like it.
Problem is they're staying on the perimeter.
There's a good pass.
Polanski into Hoke. Hoke can't get it to go. He was fouled. Nice entry.
Yep, very nice entry.
Good patience as Delaney Hoke will head to the line.
Yep.
Team foul number 5 on the Shakopee Sabers. Sky ball.
Yeah.
Go.
She put a little extra one on that one. Or maybe not. It was good to see Fandry back in.
Shot up the ankle, said put me back in, coach. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, looks like she probably got it taped up. But
Lily is a gamer. Another sky ball.
Yeah.
Go 0 for 2 from the line there.
All right, just need to stop here.
Good movement by Shakopee, looking to dump down inside. Back out to McClellan.
Good D there. Good D there.
Moran resets it to McClellan.
Shakopee's really trying to do that one-on-one there. Good help.
Good
help.
rejection by Polanski. Corrals the rebound. Moves it over to Fandre. It's a good block, especially with 2 fouls.
Yep. Good block, 2 fouls. There's another good take.
Heads to the line.
Nice.
Up to the block and in. Jocelyn Polanski with a good hard take.
We'll do a little ISO of our own, I think Coach said.
It's always nice to see a defensive play that helps spark an offensive play, right, partner?
Absolutely. Get across.
Loose ball out to Harold.
That looks like Eagan ball. I don't know who poked that away, but it's a nice defensive play there. Maybe it'll be a replay for us here.
Take every bit of it, right?
Now, boy, the first half's gone fast. There's only 2:17 left, and I guess there's only been 1 timeout called.
Yep, neither team in the bonus yet. As Eagan trails 22-9 here in the conference opener. Ball into the elbow to Hoke. Hoke back to Cheddar. 3 in the air. The bank is open. Lindsay Cheddar.
We'll take it any way we can get it.
Be her second 3-pointer of the game.
They're really trying to set up their. There's a three-point shot from the corner.
Look good. 3 by Holte.
Look good right off her fingers.
Be her 5th point of the game, and I believe the 3rd 3 from that very spot for the Sabers.
Yeah.
Got a spot that they like. Greben gets it into Polonsky on the wing. Polonsky drops down to Fandre.
Nice pass.
Nice wraparound pass to Hoke. Hoke can't finish.
That was a great pass. Let it go. Let it go.
All ahead to Shakopee. A little too far ahead.
We missed a lot of bunnies tonight.
Yeah.
They'll fall in the second half for us.
The list is growing, unfortunately.
That's right.
Some really nice looks that Eagan has been able to penetrate. They just haven't quite been able to finish.
Agreed.
Here's the 1-3-1 action again by the Sabers. Gets it out to Lampkin. Lampkin drops into Polonsky, spins right out to Fandre. Jumper won't go. Polonsky chases down the rebound. Back to Fandre again. Gets it back to her pal. Lily Fandre. Jocelyn Polonsky working hard on the offensive glass.
Very hard. And defensive glass. Both of them. She knocked them down. That's good. That creates offense, as we all know. Second chances is.
West gets by Lampkin.
Was that on Lily, or who did he call that on?
Gonna go with
13 on Lampkin.
Yeah, that'll go against Lampkin. Her second. Isabel West heads to the line where the first was true.
Is she a senior? She seems a pretty nice player.
She is indeed a senior partner, and very seasoned one at that. That's first free throw is her 10th point of the game.
I see that she has about, I would say, the ball in her hands 70% of the time. Just kind of controlling it.
One of my favorite coaches. Put the ball in the hands of your best player.
Yep.
Taylor Greben, fancy dribbling, spinning. Yep. Lampkin on the baseline, shot won't go.
Polonsky.
Another offensive rebound, lays it up and in.
Wonderful. He's working hard tonight. I love it.
It'll be Polonsky's 5th point of the game, and I got her somewhere at 8 or 9 rebounds here, partner. Hard to track. There's been so many on the offensive side.
And if
by Eagan.
If her teammates would help her close out, she'd have probably 5 or 6 assists too. That was kind of a cheesy one there.
Hate to see that foul with 2 seconds left.
Yeah.
Great defense extended.
She's in the bonus. That one looks good.
Holte will make a convert on the first for her 6th point of the game. And follows it up with the second. 2 seconds left. Can Greben get a shot off? That was a long 2 seconds.
No, there we go. All right, so we got 16 to 28, which, you know what? We missed at least 12 points in bunnies. It could be very easily tied. We went, it could have been 8-0. It's not at the time. And
right on as usual, partner. And the Eagan defense did hold a very offensively skilled Shakopee team to 28 points with all the turnovers. So there's certainly a lot of positives for the Wildcats here as they head into the half.
Yep, and I would say, I'm not saying I'm an official scorekeeper, but I have us at 10 turnovers. I lost track of Shakopee's. I was 2 into the game, maybe.
Deep intensity always,
of the
partner.
game.
That's why they pay you the big bucks.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to the booster club about that, but that's a different subject for a different night.
I know a guy.
But overall, I'd say if we can knock our shots down, this is very. I wouldn't say we're blown out by any means, just all the opportunities we've had. So I think we can probably fight our way back through it.
All right, we will be back in 10 minutes for Eagan 16, Shakopee 28.
Josh is playing nice.
Welcome back, everyone. Here back to Eagan High School at the corner of Braddock and Diffley. Eagan drops into Polonsky, double post move, shot won't go, on the rebound, puts it back up and is fouled. Nifty post
That was a
move.
spectacular footwork there, spectacular. All right, Brian.
I like the first play call by the staff.
Let's get them used to it.
Send
and get
it
them
inside
going.
and see what happens.
And I like this. We need to score a few points with the stoppage of the clock to get this 12-point deficit back to something reasonable here. There's a good shot by Polonsky.
First half leading scorers for the Sabers. We have Isabel West, and she has 10 on the day, along with Natalie Holte, who has 7. And
Nice shot by Polonsky there.
Cashes a second free throw. She moves to Egan's leading scorer with 7, followed closely by Lindsay Cheddar with 6. West brings the ball up against Fandry.
Yep.
Drops it out to Harold. Stolen. Cheddar going the other way. Left hand won't go. Now full transition down to West.
Oh, that's a nice shot over her.
Nice drop off to Kelly Brennan, who bangs it off the glass and in. Transition points both ways. Again, Egan goes in transition, can't finish.
Right.
Shakopee goes the other way and does. Ball goes to Lampkin. Baseline jumper
There we
is
go.
good. And
Maybe
Lampkin.
Maybe it's just that rim that wasn't going. Well, it went down for them, but we'll figure it out.
I think you might be right there, partner. Hannah Lampkin with her first basket of the game. Good ball movement by Shakopee. Shot won't go. Fandry distracted. It comes away with the rebound. Picks up the dribble over to Grebin. Grebin slams the brakes. Coach Madsen barks out the play that he likes.
Oh,
It's about the third time we've had the elbow pass stolen.
yeah. I think it went off of Lindsay's hands. I think it was a little frustrating there, but it is what it is. I think she poked it away, actually, but we'll figure it out.
Natalie Holte is going to the line. Egan has cut the Saber lead down to 10, which is the lowest it's been in a little while.
Good point.
Holte's first won't go.
And then we have Eckerly's checking for Cheddar. And that was a rare free throw miss for the Shakopee Sabers there. That was Natalie Holte, and made the second one.
Sabres extend the lead 31-20 as point guard Taylor Grebin comes across half court out to the wing to Eckerly. Eckerly drops to Fandry. Fandry drives baseline. Shot rattles out. Hannah Lampkin keeps it alive. Her floater won't go. Polonsky fights.
Blue ball.
Battles with Ashley Harold, and it's going to stay blue. 2 good attempts by the Wildcats.
Yeah, a couple more good shots there. Just not knocking them down right now. Nice strength
Nice
play.
inbounds to Polonsky, and she wrestled it away from 2. Assist Fandry. Good strength by the young freshman.
There was 4 hands on that ball, and the stronger ones pulled them out. There was no way around that.
Very nice vision by Fandry. And I'll
Yes.
tell you what, Egan's coming out with a good level of intensity.
Wow.
Speaking of, Fandry with her 3rd block of the game says not here.
You know what? 3rd block, but probably another 3 distractions. That,
Absolutely.
You know, she
She's
didn't
affected a lot of shots tonight, partner.
Yep, I love it. And that's one of our 9th graders that does a great job. One of our freshmen that works hard.
Oh, Polonsky just misses that
Oh,
pass.
another
There's her
block.
4th. Woo! Fandry is all over the defensive side of the ball here tonight. Egan comes in transition. Out to the wing, over to Lampkin. Lampkin holds, looks for cutters. Over to Fandry on the wing. Fandry up to Lampkin. Lampkin fakes a 3-no, gets into the lane. Her shot is rejected.
Yeah.
Good defensive play by Kylie Stark. Shakopee throws
great-
it ahead.
great
Good
play.
save.
3-pointer.
Egan tries to reset. West shot won't go. Bodies flying everywhere. Offensive rebound stays with the Sabres.
Very hectic possession right there. Oh, great block.
Polonsky with the rip away, coming in transition, 2-on-1 over to Lampkin. Sheila lays it up and in.
All right, that away, girls. Maybe that's the spark that Lampkin needed there to get rolling.
Egan certainly brought the defensive pressure here.
Yep.
Doing a little trap, and then we let the defensive pressure get away in some form of Wildcat confusion.
Yeah, that was a little too wide open. Looks like we're going to a few.
Ball going to be thrown away by Eagan.
And yeah, it was a turnover by Eagan there. I'm not sure exactly what happened there.
3 in, 3 out for the Wildcats. Eckerly, Hoke, and Ottinger enter. All right, Egan's got the lead trimmed down to 9. Can they keep up the defensive intensity?
I'd like to see Plonsky get a quick blow here and get right back in. She's been kind of a force down low tonight.
Ottinger closing out.
Just got to watch. When we're playing tight like this, you just got to watch that backdoor cut, as we all know. And that goes off of.
Good rip away by Fandry off of West's foot.
We got
Shakopee turnover.
Then we have Cheddar and Erickson rolling back in for Fandry and Lampkin.
Morgan Eckerly runs the show, the young sophomore point guard. Out to Ottinger on the wing. Ottinger, Erickson in the corner.
There's a bad turnover.
And there's a turnover.
Yeah, those unforced ones are tough.
Shakopee's defense will force some. You just don't want to give them away. West checked by Erickson. Extends the defense.
Egan's got to call out those switches a little quicker.
They're doing a lot of switches.
Yeah.
Getting that open 3 that you talked about earlier, partner. That's the shot that they like. They're patient.
And full timeout by
Shakopee's going to take a timeout after the made 3. As well as Egan's played in the first 4 minutes, the lead stays at the 12 that it was at the half. 3-pointers will do that to you.
Yeah, the ultimate equalizer there. Coach Madsen had 3 sophomores and a junior on the floor, I believe, right there. So I wonder what his thoughts will be here now.
Hurry up and rest.
Yeah, that's what I would say too.
And we're going to take a break for this quick timeout here at Eagan Stadium.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
And here's Morgan Eckerly working against pressure from Jasmine McClellan. Picks up the dribble into Hoke. Hoke extended. Cheddar 3 off the front of the rim.
Good shot. That was a good look.
West clears the rebound, looks for transition, and Shakopee's running. It was a good shot by Cheddar, but when your bigs can dribble the ball like that and get out and transition that quick, it really presses your defense.
Yeah, good things will happen.
Ottinger into Cheddar, back out to Erickson. Eckerly in the wing, surveys. Morgan Eckerly working against the much taller West. I'd like to see that matchup. I was thinking the same thing there, partner.
Yeah, I thought you could have probably went through it.
Trying to get it into Hoke. And there's what we asked for. Bank shot, Morgan Eckerly. Crafty shot.
Great shot. Great shot by Morgan. So we're back to that 12-point deficit again, and there's a turnover by Shakopee, which will help.
Defense between Erickson and Eckerly there for the Wildcats.
They're pressuring. Morgan's got to take care of the ball. They're pressuring her pretty heavy here.
She looks confident so far.
Yeah, she looks good tonight, that's for sure.
Good ball movement by the Cats. Pick and roll action. Couldn't quite see And another turnover.
I didn't see that one, but you must maybe dragged your foot. I didn't quite see it. But.
Let's check the replay here, partner.
There it comes, and...
Well, I guess that pivot foot did get picked up.
Yeah.
Sticklers.
Yeah.
Ottinger working hard on the defensive end.
And looks like there's the 4 starters are coming back in for Eagan right now, so that'll hopefully give us some little action and make it happen.
Good defense being played here by the Wildcats.
Yep.
Good patience by the Sabers.
Yeah. That's good defense by Cheddar there. Just watch that backdoor cut right now, and when you're playing tight, that's the one that usually gets you.
Cut and go, cut and go. Wildcats working hard into West down low on Erickson.
Somebody's got to watch behind.
Double comes down, kicked back out. West off her shin, somehow recovered by Brennan, and now they reset once again back into West. West goes baseline on Erickson. 3 in the air. Boy, Shakopee's, sure the boys in the truck might have the numbers, but Shakopee from 3-point range is shooting a very good percentage at the high school level.
Yeah. And we got a timeout. Madsen wants to get his
Madsen has
back
seen
in.
enough. Going to take his first time out of the second half as the Sabers extend their lead to 15.
Yep.
Here's the replay of the good ball movement. 3 in the air by Copeland. Nothing but the bottom of the cup.
Yeah, that was a nice kick up by West for sure.
That was her 11th point of the game with that 3-pointer, and still being paced by Isabel West, leading the way with her 12. And we're going to take a quick commercial break here with the score. Shakopee 41, Eagan 26. All right, welcome back, everyone. Eagan's going to have possession as the starting lineup and back enters onto the floor for the Cats. Taylor Grebin picks up the dribble out to the wing, Lindsay Cheddar. Back over to Grebin. Good movement by the Cats as Lampkin surveys.
Yeah.
Cheddar over to Lampkin. Unforced air, turnover Wildcats. Like they were working to try and get a nice angle into Polonsky.
Yeah, they were.
Kaylee Copeland is going to start the offense for the Sabers.
No, West is still down here, though. It's the first time she doesn't leave the floor a whole bunch.
No, she really doesn't. And with the ball movement they have, they've got her matched up against Hannah Lampkin, much shorter. Another 3 in the air for Copeland. That won't go, but Shakopee corrals the rebound. Some offensive rebounds here, just killing the Wildcats.
Yeah, that's too many opportunities for a good shooting team.
West goes baseline, dishes for corner. Out to Moran. Moran resets. Polonsky. Body's on the floor. Very good attempt.
Yeah, good D, good hustle.
Seems to be trying to shake that one off a little bit.
Getting to be a pretty good long possession here. And as we know, long possessions usually turn up in turnovers. Oh, maybe not this one.
West goes base, rejected by Polonsky.
Jump ball. All right.
Good hustle by Blue.
Yeah, good hustle by Blue. I think Taylor Grebin got it tied up after Polonsky's block.
The downside is becoming an eternal possession for the Sabers.
We'll see what kind of out-of-bounds play the Sabers draw up here.
Got blood on the floor.
No blood on the on her jersey, looks like. And subbing in is number 1 for Shakopee.
Jasmine McClellan checks back in.
Yeah. So I think number 11 there had Jaylee Copland had a little blood on her jersey.
Just means she's working hard.
Yep.
Ball kicked back out to McClellan, resets the offense, and here comes The multi-passes.
Yep, that's right. Take that back. That was Sophie Moran had the blood on her jersey, not Jaylee.
That away, Sophie. Got bodies on the ground.
Yep.
Ball goes out to West, working on Polanski. Gives it up to Brennan. Brennan on Lampkin. We're into over 60 seconds now on this Shakopee possession, and it feels twice as long.
It does, it does.
And West, the veteran move, pulls it back out. Working on Polanski, extended, a little out of her comfort zone.
And I'll give it to Shakopee. They're pretty patient on it, that's for sure.
15-point lead helps that patience, doesn't it, partner?
It sure does. It sure does.
Now we're into a minute and a half in this possession. They're going to pick up team foul.
Yeah. And that was on.
Be on Polanski.
That was Polanski.
It'll be her third. I think at this point you got to throw that out the window because it can't matter.
Yep. Nev comes in for Grebin.
Oh, Eagan caught sleeping on that. Ends up coming out okay as Fandry clears and now presses action. Attacks the middle of the court and then throws it to the 5th grade team here for the halftime treats.
Well, we just went over our 15 turnover mark, so now we're going to have to do something a little special.
Just at this point, the Wildcats can't afford to let Shakopee run another 60 seconds off the clock.
Yep.
Fandry on West, that's a matchup I'd like to see.
Yeah, I like it.
Those are two really long players. Their best offense against one of our best defense.
Yep,
so
that's for
I
sure.
like that move.
So do I.
Fandry working very hard. Keeps West in front. Cheddar's another good Eagan defender. And now they reset the offense.
And the girls are working hard. Time is not on our side right now.
Picked up. It's going to be a timeout. Good defense by the Wildcats, but they were able to rattle off another 45 seconds off the clock.
Without a shot attempt.
Yes, exactly. Good awareness by Coach Mitchell. He's going to reset it, and we'll have to knock off another 60 seconds.
Right, exactly.
So far tonight, the Wildcats have done a lot of good things. They're young. It's early in the season. This is the first conference battle against a very seasoned Saber team. Wildcats have done a lot of good things. They just can't quite finish on some of those really good things.
Yeah, right around the rim. We've missed a half a dozen bunnies for sure, which would make it a pretty tight game.
That, and as you and I talked about last year, and we'll probably talk until we're old and gray, turnovers will kill you.
Every time.
Both team has had them, though, so it has balanced out a little bit.
Yeah, then we got Polanski back in, help on this defensive stand here.
And at this point, Wildcats got to start taking some chances, and if they happen to be fouls, then that's probably not a bad thing either.
Yep.
Polanski extended.
Good D again.
Good corner movement, trapping by Eagan.
Was that on Lampkin or Polanski?
Now they're going to give that to Lampkin, which is probably the better of the two.
That's for sure.
Now they both have 3.
That's for sure.
But again, another 30 seconds have rattled off the Sabers, and they're in the same spot. Coach Juan Mitchell knows how to milk a lead.
Yep, that's for sure. He's doing a good job, and the girls are not forcing any shots. And they're not turning the ball over.
Smart team.
Yep.
Playing very, very smart. Lampkin with a good reach, knocks it away, but retained. Defense extended by Polanski. Now over to West.
Yep.
Ottinger works on McClellan.
And there's only 3 team fouls right now. There's a
Corner
shot that goes up.
No, and the offensive rebound's retained. Picked up by Polanski. Goes over to Fandry. Fandry now the 2-on-2. And that's poked away by McClellan.
Yep. And there's blue ball underneath. And we got Delaney Holt coming back in for Polanski.
Yeah, and Eagan ended up being on the defensive side of that floor for just over 2 minutes.
Yes, he sure did, and 1 shot in 2 minutes. That was a bad turnover again.
Got another turnover, and West is going to hold.
Yep. At this rate, 3 possessions, this game's going to be over.
Yeah, it really is. I felt like what Ottinger did there is took a chance. They're going to have to start getting into bonus and hoping at this point.
Yep. Eckerly in for Lampkin.
Ball sent way deep. Out to Moran. Moran gets to McClellan. Looks into West.
There we go, offensive foul. West gonna give her the extra hip check, I believe.
Good defense by Lindsay Cheddar to draw that. Working hard against an outsized opponent. Captain Lindsay Cheddar, all heart there.
Yep.
Watch the high low.
Eckerly working against McClellan. McClellan pokes it away. Another turnover. McClellan to the lane. I believe that's going to be blocked by Fandry again. Possession will stay with Shakopee.
Yep.
We have an unofficial 5 blocks for the 6-foot freshman. Ball out to McClellan.
Well, we're going to be in that bonus here pretty quick.
Ottinger helping the Claws.
Yep.
Going for the steals at this point in the game. The way the second half has gone, I don't blame Coach Madsen whatsoever.
You got to get some shots off.
Pulte working on Eckerly. Gets it out to Moran. Moran back to McClellan. Keep away continues.
Yeah. And Eagan's trying to do that trap up top there. Right there.
They get in the corners. That's what they try and do. Cheddar on the floor.
Blue ball.
Lindsay Cheddar, that's back-to-back things that will not show up in the stat sheet, but she just got her team 2 possessions. As Taylor Grebin gets ready to check back in.
That was a better. McClellan's giving Morgan everything she wants on this, bringing the ball up. She's quick.
Ottinger into Cheddar. Cheddar out to Hoke. Baseline jumper won't go. Fandre back into Hoke. Hoke having a set of bad luck. Good hands by Cheddar. Gets it to Fandre. Fandre banks it up and in.
She figured she'd just take care of that herself.
At that point, Eagan cuts the lead to 13 with good hustle plays on both sides, both defensive and offensive.
Yeah, and looks like Shakopee's bringing a host of people in, and Eagan needs to make a run. Coach Madsen's going to have to tell him to take good open shots and rebound.
At this point, you're absolutely right. If you're Shakopee coach Juan Mitchell, I think he's subbing for some fresh bodies.
Yep.
Here's the replay, poked away by Cheddar into Fandre. Noy's going to go ahead and finish that one. It's her 4th point of the game.
Which is good. 5:34 left on a Tuesday evening here. Cold outside, 24 degrees. It's basketball season.
It's hot in here for our first telecast partner. This is our first of at least 5 telecasts here at Eagan Gymnasium. We will be here once again Friday night, 7 o'clock against defending state champion Eastview. Just when you think it couldn't get a whole lot tougher than the Shakopee Sabers, how about the defending champs for a team that won 1 game last year?
Yes.
And that'll be a struggle for Eagan. They know what conference they're in, and Coach Madsen knew that when he took this position. But between the mix of the young freshmen and the old sharpshooters that we have here, I think he can still make a little bit of noise.
Yeah, make a little noise, and he's putting. Looks like we're putting kind of a quasi press on here. Maybe not.
It's going to pick up a little earlier than normal.
Yep.
Which is good. Eckerly working hard.
This comes down to that old debate if there should be a shot clock in Eagan.
Oh, sign me
high
up.
school.
Sign me up, partner. Wisconsin goes to theirs next year. And
they do.
I couldn't be more jealous. Yeah, they passed it in the summertime. I believe it's next year. If I'm incorrect, it's the following. But sign me up, just because you'd like to see two good teams like this finish the game.
Yep.
In the meantime, in the second half, Shakopee's just retained possession of the basketball.
Yep, and we've witnessed a couple 2-minute possessions.
You had a 2-minute possession with an offensive rebound, and it's just I don't know how good it is for the kids.
Yep. Yeah, they're not in a hurry to put the ball up. I mean, they're just going around. I mean, it's almost to the point. Hate to start fouling with 4 minutes left, but almost have to do it.
I think it's time, yeah. In the meantime, Coach Mitchell's playing winning basketball.
Yep.
Get the lead early and hold on to it.
Yep. And that's the 16th foul for Eagan, so one more there in the bonus.
Replay here. You can see Cheddar working against Moran. The right hand looked clean.
Yep.
Perhaps the offhand, perhaps. Inbound, stolen away, errant pass. Eckerly pushing, pulls it up though. And now secondary, attacks the rim. Shot lays it up and in. Morgan Eckerly.
Wonderful job by Eckerly there.
Very nice job. Originally looked to slow it.
Yeah.
Changed gears and attacked the glass.
Yeah, I think Coach has to have him fall right now.
Sending the double trap. Looks like they have him for a second and then they get out. They're just unable to quite finish. Travel. Timeout.
Timeout.
Timeout, Coach Mitchell. Talking it over with the ref. Let's check the replay with the defensive pressure by Eagan. And here's Eckerly changing gears.
Yeah, that was nice.
Back down to the block, lays it up and in. That's the 6th point for Morgan Eckerly.
Which is great.
Again,
great.
contributing off the bench. At this point, as you had mentioned, 3:51 remaining in the contest. Eagan down 11. They're going to need some turnovers or going to need to send the Sabers to the free throw line and hope for the best.
Yeah, needed to probably do it sooner than later. I mean, it's just to the time that the Sabers are a smart enough squad that they're going to go ahead and hold the ball until they absolutely don't have to.
And to your point, they're a veteran squad. You have not seen them with the turnovers in the second half that you did in the first.
Correct.
Warren to inbound. Gets it out to Copeland. Over to Brennan. Cats looking to trap.
Yep.
Shakopee running away from it.
Yep. They're doing a nice job keeping it out.
At this point, it's almost foul time.
Yep, I would agree. How did they get a turnover? Not quite. She went off her fingers.
Trap there.
Easy bucket.
One down for one of the best players in the league.
Yep.
West under the basket.
Yep.
Good effort. The effort was there.
Yep.
Cheddar lines up a 3. That will be cashed.
Yep. And they need to fall right away.
Cheddar, her 9th point of the game, all 3s.
Yep.
Eckerly working on Copeland. Pulls it back out, Moran does. Copeland looks to attack, gets it over to West. West goes baseline. Block number 6 by Fandre. Lily Fandre putting on a defensive performance.
Unbelievable, yeah, it really is.
Against a pretty skilled freshman, against a pretty skilled senior.
Yep. Nev outing here checking for Ashley Erickson.
Eagan cutting the lead to 10. Morgan Eckerly picks up the dribble and an unforced error.
Unforced errors. So 2:40 left in the contest here. Eagan's down 10, and they're going to have to start falling sooner than later. And hopefully hit a couple threes.
There's the trap. They get it into the corner. Down low. Good hustle by Cheddar.
Number 12, Taylor Brennan back in for the Wildcats.
We got Taylor in for Hannah. Replay on this one. That was Cheddar cutting down cutting down the middle for that replay.
Saving your team a basket.
That's a
Copeland working on Grebin.
And they're in the bonus now, but at least stop the clock.
Foul's going to go to Taylor Grebin, and it'll be her first. Jocelyn Plonsky checks back in for Grebin. The Saber lead at 10 points. First free throw is up and in for Jaylee Copeland.
Yep.
Be her 12th point. And the second won't go. Rebound to Polonsky. Gets it over to Fandre. Hair over 2 minutes. 11-point lead for the Sabers. Polonsky looking for cutters. Out to Cheddar. Three Cheddar's way short.
She must have hit that. Yeah, she had to block that for sure.
Yep. Kelly Brennan got a piece. The Eagan ball underneath.
2:04 left in the contest, down 11. Our ball, hopefully we can get one out here.
Andrew Triggers has Ottinger, open three, misses everything. That was another one partially blocked. I didn't see that one as closely.
We don't need to see the replay on that one, I don't think.
Want to know, don't need to know.
Nice pass.
Nice inbound to Fandre, won't go. Polonsky in traffic. Ottinger on the floor.
Travel? No.
Had the arm in. Still a good play by Morgan Eckerly there.
Yep, absolutely.
As we check out the replay, Polonsky in pressure into the trees. Ball batted around. Look at Ottinger on the ground trying to give her team every last possession she can. Good hustle by Nev Ottinger.
Yep, absolutely.
Moran's first free throw won't go. Kicked. Battled around, ball on the floor, and it goes Shakopee's way. And they lay it up and in on a nice entry pass by West.
That definitely went Shakopee's way.
Very nice pass, but the good fortune of getting that shot to begin with. Polonsky attacks, lays it up and in.
Very nice.
Polonsky measures with the right hand. Inbound to West. West wayward pass to Moore.
Gotta be a travel,
there.
Travel.
And they're going to get a timeout. Coach Juan Mitchell, Coach Jesse Madsen for the Wildcats is none too happy about it. Coach Jay Cheddar likes his team's defensive intensity, though. No quitting the Cats. 1:21 left to play. Down 11, leaving it all on the court.
Yep, absolutely. And that was a pretty suspect call, but it is what it is.
Leading scorers for your game right now on the floor: Shakopee, Jalen Copeland with 12. Isabella West is leading all scorers with 14. And for Eagan, you got Jocelyn Polonsky with 11 and Lindsay Cheddar with 9.
Yep, it's a good.
All on threes. Morgan Eckerly chipping in with 6, and Lily Fandre with 4 points, and I believe, is it 5 or 6 blocks we're up to?
She's had a lot tonight. Her length is definitely disrupting.
I can't wait to see the replays tonight.
I would agree. Lily's had a really nice game. Really nice game. Polonsky's had a great game tonight, too.
And although Shakopee's played the long game with, extending possessions, the Eagan defense, for the most part, has played pretty well. They've held them to 46 points. I know they've been holding the ball. Certainly, I can't ignore that. But the Eagan defense was not the problem tonight, however this ends, with 1:21 left.
Correct.
It's just a little bit more conversion on offense. The Wildcats feel a lot closer than what it would appear.
Yeah, the turnovers and the bunnies were the main issue tonight.
If we could solve one of the two, I would be thrilled.
We'd be very happy to take care of one of those two.
Good movement by Shakopee, drops down to West. West.
Another block.
Another block. I'm not sure which one of the freshmen got that one.
That was another one by Lily.
Another one by Lily. Lucky 7.
Lucky 7. That's a spectacular outing for her tonight.
Foul's going to go on Ottinger. That'll be her 4th. Team 9th, one away from the double bonus. 1:08 to play as Sophie Marin goes to the line.
That one looks a little hot.
Off. Rebound Fandre goes down to the ground. How did she get to the ground, one might ask?
Yeah, she swung it around.
No home cooking on that one.
That's for sure. Let's
check the replay. Our boys in the truck. Polonsky doesn't appear to care for the call.
Right.
Inbounded back to West, down to the cutter. Double team applied, gets it back out to West. Must be nice to be 6 foot and see over that double team, right, partner?
Yeah, that West is nice. Very controlled, very comfortable with the ball with pressure, that's for sure.
Ball goes into Kaylee Stark. Automatic foul is going to go against Jocelyn Polonsky. That'll be her 4th. Team 10th. Into the double bonus they go.
Yeah. And that one kind of rattled in for her.
First free throw.
Delaney Holt goes in for net out here.
47-35 lead for Shakopee. Second free throw by Stark is same as the first. 51 seconds to play as Eagan advances the ball. Eckerly, top of the three-point line, dribbles with the left hand over to Cheddar. Over to Fandry. Fandry drops into Polonsky. Ball gets loose.
Nice
plays
pass.
It over to Hoke. Hoke screened out by the ref. Gets it back out to Cheddar. Step back three is blocked. And in the commotion, they're going to get Lindsay Cheddar for what will be her 4th.
Lindsay's 4th. And we got Ashley Erickson checking in for Ashley and Hannah coming back in.
Probably, I'm going to guess Polonsky and Cheddar just so that they don't foul out. Just a guess here, partner.
Yep, and change to Neb.
Oren's first free throw is good.
Yeah, Shakopee's been shooting well at the free throw line for sure.
Cheddar and Fandry take a seat. So my guess was wrong on both counts, partner. And Morin's free throw batted around. Eckerly corrals the rebound. Heading the other way. Good pace over to Hoke. Hoke to Polonsky. Polonsky spins. Gets up and
there we go. 2 shots.
Creative attempt there. Stopping the clock.
Yep. Stop the clock with 18-7 left. Polonsky had a real nice coming out. His best game she's played this year. At least the best I've seen her play this year.
Check the replay. Polonsky at the elbow spins. The delay and up and under. Couldn't quite finish, but heads to the line. This free throw is good.
Very nice.
Polonsky toes the line, has that delayed free throw release. Second one rattles out.
In and out. Good rhythm, though.
Rebounded by Stark. Gets it over to Copeland, and Eagan has backed it off a little bit here with under 10 seconds.
Yeah. And looks like that's the ball game.
Coach Madsen gives the high sign. We're going to finish up here with Shakopee Sabers 49, Eagan Wildcats 36 points in a good conference game. Good effort by the Wildcats, just not quite enough offensive execution.
Right.
But I think there's a lot of things to grow on as we head to come back here Friday night versus the state champ.
Right,
Eastfield.
Yep, and it's here. Like I said, one thing we got to learn from this game is we got to work on our bunnies. Apparently, missed quite a few bunnies. Had a good assists good passes that did not get converted, and then also our turnovers. Another issue or the same issue that we've had over the first couple games.
I'm excited to see how a young team responds to a tough but well fought first conference game.
Yep, I like it. And we hit probably our season average for points. So
yeah, unfortunately, the 36 to 40 range still seems to be where we're at. Some of it is offensive execution, some turnovers. But as we call it a night here once again, my name is Brian Polonsky here with my partner Steve Greben, saying thanks for joining us and good night from the corner of Braddock and Diffley.
All right, good night.